rude. Don't be rude. It's Wednesday. Humpback, and what? Humpback Wednesday. So, when you come in, you already know what to do. Give me a thumbs up and a heart and let me know that you're here. I need to feel the love today. Everything is going on. Hey, y'all, we're going to get into this stuff. Give me a heart and thumbs up. Let me know that you are here with me tonight. Some of y'all, you might want to grab your glass. Look, I got mine. I have my glass. Candy Coated Secrets, there's still a special going on right now. I had to put ginger ale in mine because, y'all know how it is when I get my ginger ale up in me. Some of y'all may not like what I'm going to say. You can always join me if you want me to say something or express yourself, because I'm not going to always just go with you just because you're here, okay? And sharing is caring. Share it to the group, Candy Coated Secrets. We are going to get into Jaxon. So you know me, I don't really like to do the whole gossip thing with the celebrities and what they doing or, they're on the rise. But, when y'all hit me up and say, hey, I just want to know what you think. I want to know your opinion on it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you what you're asking for, right? Give me 1 second. Let me share this. Talk and mingle with each other. Hey. So I got messages that was like, hey, I need to know what you think about the whole Derek Jaxon. I need to know what you think about Quavo and Saweetie. Y'all know I call her Sister Saweetie, but Quavo and Saweetie. I was like, all right, okay. When I was listening to them, I was talking to them. I was like, all right, you asked. And I'ma fucking deliver, okay? Now y'all might get mad today. I don't know, everybody likes to take the Bible and make it fit them, and people who always want to be right and don't agree with you because you're not saying what they want to hear. So I'm just like, okay, all right. So I was like, you sure? They're like, yeah, I want you to talk about it. I want to know what you feel. I want to know what you feel about it. I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot my nose ring. Thank you. Give my nose ring out there. Y'all see that? So, what's up, Malcolm X? You said you wanted to call in. So, just share if you can. If you're not a member of Candy Coated Secrets, go ahead. I don't know what you're waiting for. Join it. They're going crazy right now. There's a lot of men versus women, but we're going to get all up into that. So, I see a lot of the stuff that was going on in the group as far as people talking about, the Bible and what's your purpose as a woman and what were you put on this earth for, and everybody goes through back and forth about, what the Bible say and what it shouldn't say. So here's my take on it. As you guys know, I am very, very spiritual. I'm more spiritual than religious, but I just feel like when the Bible, when people say, I'm sorry, can you fix this for me? When people say that they well, like, I'm multitasking, y'all. Bear with me. Also, so we hiring. Look, so when people say that, the Bible says this, so you shouldn't do this, and woman came from the rib, and, all of that. One second. All of that, in between foolishness. You get it? And we're back. So, look, there you go. Boop. And all this stuff, I'm just like, I have no issues with the Bible. I have no issues with anybody that believe in Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, anything. But my thing is, for me, like, if you are going to, talk about what the Bible says and what you should and what you shouldn't do, me personally, I just feel like that you need to be somebody that's fucking living by the Bible all the way. I mean, y'all can let me know if I'm lying. You need to live by the Bible all the way, okay? You shouldn't be out here eating no goddamn chitlins. You shouldn't be out here eating any of that shit that's in the Bible, that the Bible says you should eat. You shouldn't be having any tattoos. You shouldn't have any piercings. You shouldn't be out here sucking dick, eating coochie, putting your mouth on people, because all this is in the good book. Amen? You know what I'm saying? So, I am not a Bible scholar. So, I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to act like it. But I'm just like, you know what? I'm sick of this. Talking about if you're a woman and you're not doing this and you're not doing that, you don't really care what the good books say. Women were supposed to put on this earth to take care of man. Hello, it is a new day and age, okay? A new day and age. We are rising. We are driven. And to be honest, we passing some of these dudes, okay? I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm just telling you that, you know, what I think about it. I pay attention to what's going on. You know, we're passing these dudes, you know. That's why it's so much, you know, well, women should do this, women should do that. Because I feel like to a degree, men are starting to lose their way and they don't know what role to play. Because, you know, for so many centuries and just going over in time, I feel like from birth, we are taught to worship and cater a man and make sure he's happy and make sure all the kids are happy. And I'm all fine with that. I'm all fine with that. But hello, we are not in the 60s, okay? So all of that, just women sitting home, shutting up, being quiet, not doing nothing. Nobody wants to do that. It doesn't mean that you aren't worthy of being with, and it doesn't mean that you are lonely, bitter, or all the other things that I see, you know, and I've seen in a group, and just the difference of opinions, and I love all the opinions, but at the same time, I you know, recently there was a post, right, that said, you know, do you know how to follow a man or let a man lead? You know, women don't know how to let a man lead. And I'm like, okay, that you feel that way. But let's be for real here. Are you a man worth following? I'm not going to follow no fool. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not going to follow a fool. You understand? And I feel like that today, a lot of people try to use the Bible as we see. We're going to get to Derek Jaxon in a minute, since that's who, you know, some of y'all said y'all wanted me to get into. I don't even know. But I know it's some people that is hurt behind finding out that this man, okay, was not what they thought he was. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I feel like nobody should be judging this woman or really judging the situation, because, you know, some of y'all in that same situation. But, you know, moving on. You know, here, we don't judge. You know, we expose it all and tell nothing. We just try to understand the shit that goes on, why people do the things that they do. Okay? That's all. No judgment. No judgment. So if you get offended and you're feeling a way about what I have to say, then you might want to exit this show tonight. You know, but before you do it, give me a heart emoji or something. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just feel like things go into place for people to follow, but we are taught these things. You know, you weren't born knowing what the Bible said. You didn't sit, half of y'all didn't sit and really go to the Bible school. I'm gonna call it the Bible school, and learn and dissect it and really sit and really try to figure it out. You listen to the stories you're told. You know what the pastor say at every funeral. You know what they always say, to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. But me, I'm spiritual. You know, the things that I've learned and the things that I'm looking into. No, to be absent from the body, you know, and is to be present with the Lord. You do that through meditation. Hello. You know, but who am I? You know what I'm saying? Meditation. That is what meditation does. Meditation, it helps you disconnect yourself from your physical body. You know, this is just what I believe. This is what science is showing. And this is just how I feel about it. You know, God is equally present inside of each and every single last one of us. And the only thing that happens is we lose sight along the way. Ooh, damn, that was good. So I'm just simply saying, you know, if you want to sit up here and you want to use the Bible, okay, use the Bible. But don't you sit and you keep throwing these stones knowing that you was living in a glass house. Don't you sit here and, you know, want to sit here and talk about, you know, what you did and what you didn't do and then blame it on goddamn religion. You know what I'm saying? To me, this is what I know. This is what I learned. This is what I believe. God is what? Love. You know, and whoever you believe in. It's love. It's joy, right? So if we are taught that the enemy is chaos and drama and negativity, and God is love, and God is caring and giving and forgiving, and you know, he's a forgiving God, right? But then you say, well, if I am forgiven for all of my sins, at the drop of saying, please God, forgive me for my sins, so I can be forgiven. Go ahead and blow somebody's head off and say that and be forgiven. So that's what I'm saying. Certain things I don't play with when it comes to the Bible, because I don't know, and I'm only going to speak on what I know. Okay? And what I know is meditation, and that God, or whoever you believe in, is real. You know, God is not something that can be taught. It can only be experienced. So it's just like when people sit and they want to say that, you know, Like, you know what? Let's just get straight to it. Now, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. You get the memo. Give me a heart and a thumbs up. Is you keeping up? Did you share the show yet? So you know what I'm saying? Here it is, and this is what kind of triggered me to want to say something. Also, along with the different posts that I've seen in the group, because the post in the group that I've seen that people have posted was like, hey, do you know your purpose? God did this. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to do that. As a woman, you don't even know your role. And I'm just like, that's the problem. A lot of the times, it's these macho men out here that, that, if you go against anything they say, it's because you're a hard-headed woman. You know what I'm saying? Just a couple of weeks ago, we were having a conversations, with the versus, about the black women and white women and Asian, Korean, Chinese, Japanese, Mexican, all of them. They are, some religions where they are taught and they are groomed and told to groom a man and how a man should be, what you should do from birth, right? But that's them. But my thing is, we all have free choice, freedom of choice, free will, make decisions, know right from wrong. Even the court system say a kid know right from wrong at the age of what, 6, 7? You can testify in court, right? So here we are. We have Mr. Good Jaxon, Derek Jaxon, okay? Who, I know that this thing with Derek Jaxon, may trigger and really bother some people. And if you have something to say, you already know, hit the button. You can talk to me. You can call me. We can do whatever, okay? So this is my whole take on the entire Derek Jaxon thing, right? I say you can't hate the player. You got to hate the game, because Derek Jaxon, to me, is just a typical man. I didn't say every man, because somebody going to twist my words. Derek Jaxon is just a typical man to me, who is unhappy in his marriage, who probably no longer wants to be in his marriage, right? And instead of leaving her, because now he's successful and there's some things to lose, he's just going to cheat on her. That's just what it is. Like, let's not act like we don't know, okay? So this is what it is. So when you, for one, when you bring your wife to the forefront of your shit, I think that was just like, whoa. But the one thing that I will say, though, y'all got to give it to her. Y'all got to give it to her. If you don't want to give it to her, then I don't know. You got to give it to her. The one thing I will say is she might have looked a little crazy to some of y'all, depending upon who you ask. But what she didn't do was what I see half of the people do today, was go to social media in the midst of all that bullshit happening when she left and when she moved out. Destroying his character, talking about him, acting as if, he's the scum of the earth, or whatever it is. Y'all know what people do when they go on social media and they blast people. She didn't do that. To me, she carried it and handled it like a woman. You know what I'm saying? She kept her head on straight. She didn't just put her business out there on social media. And at the same time, she had mercy for her husband, because she didn't ruin his career. Because that's the wife. That's wifey. She can speak up and all his shit crumble. Y'all see goddamn Gary Owens' wife. You know what I'm saying? And I can't believe Gary Owens. Oh, my God. I got my ginger ale in my cup. I cannot believe Gary Owens. Hey, David. Hey, Queen. How y'all doing? Hey, Shy. I used to be able to talk to y'all. I just had to get straight into it. So my thing is this. Derek Jaxon, to me, like I said, Derek Jaxon, the women who, if you sit and you listen or observe and read, the women who are defending this man, 9 times out of 10, they're defending their own good ain't shit, good for nothing man as well. So it's like a lot of times when you see things that's going on with people, we see them as mirrors, and sometimes we get triggered, or sometimes it's like, you know what, I want to have sympathy for this because I can relate to this. That's what goes on. And then you have some people who are able to see through the bullshit. I am not saying it, but I'm not saying there's anything wrong with what Derek did as far as his business, getting his business booming. Derek ain't do nothing no different from Kevin. You understand? But what kills me is, let's pause on Derek for a minute. What kills me is, why is it that us as people will always like to tell somebody what did and did not happen to them, right? So you have Kevin Samuels, and like I said, all this goes with the Bible that y'all keep talking about. So you have Kevin Samuels, right? Who sits here and is telling all these women, you know, the first fucking thing out this man's mouth to me is, how much you weigh, what's your size, what you look like, and you are targeting the wrong man. Am I lying? Give me all the thumbs up. I don't really follow Kevin, but like I said, I had to do some research before I come here, right? This is what he said. So you are telling me that me and what I want and the type of man I can get is based upon what I look like and how much I weigh. Now, if that's not some superficial shit, I don't know about y'all, but if that's not some superficial shit, I have no idea what it is. These people cater to the broken, okay? Cater to the broken, because there is no way, and this is my opinion, there is no way a woman that is truly 100% secure and confident and know who she is, whether she's single or not, going to call this man and have a man that's flesh. I don't know much about him, but to tell me, okay, to tell me about me, and because I have all of these things, you know, this is what's stopping me from getting a man. So here it is, we go in front of Kevin Samuels, where you're telling me I'm supposed to have a superficial kind of love, if you ask me. Looks fade over time. Ass is drop. So you telling me that I only can get love and attract a man based upon what I look like? But then you have the Bible and the good word that's saying, you know, the complete opposite. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like this. I just have a riddle that will fucking kill everything that fucking Kevin Samuels is saying. That's just how I feel. You can feel different? I don't know. Give me a minute. Let me see. Hey! Hey, Joe! You know, I like to think that y'all are just quiet because y'all is listening, okay? Amen? That's what they say. The Bible say listen, because you might hear something, you might miss something, okay? Don't always open your tripod. Because I have a guest that will be joining me shortly. So, I know when she appear, we're going to probably go back and forth, but not even that. She's going to rattle some more feathers, right? Because y'all know how she feel. So, all right. You know, when you drop your opinions and your thoughts down below, whatever. Hey, Tina. Like I said, so here it is, back to Kevin Samuels. So like I said, not no real woman that's truly know all these things about herself are going to sit here and go in front of another human being flesh for some fucking validation. I'm sorry, Miss Vibrations is very present, but you know, Candace is coming through with the curse words. Like, I'm just saying that you are not going to have me go sit and ask this man, what is wrong with me, why I can't get a man, and you first thing you say is, well, what's your height, your weight, how much you weigh? Not when we have a whole example of what you look like does not matter. It does not matter. Boom. Beautiful woman. Halle Berry is beautiful. She got cheated on. Angelina Jolie is nice looking with money. She got cheated on. Beyonce then got cheated on. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B stayed getting cheated on. You know, Nicki Minaj got cheated on. You know, y'all know I love Nicki. So what I'm saying is, if I am choosing to listen to what Kevin Samuels is saying, then my question to Kevin is, well, why do I see all of these six-figure, successful, beautiful women, you know, 32, 24, 36, getting cheated on? If the first thing you're telling me is my looks play a part in me getting a man. Make it make sense. I can't make sense out of nonsense. I mean, does that make sense? You let me know. Give me a heart and a thumbs up. You let me know, right? But again, I'm not knocking anything or anyone that go to these people. I'm just saying, I want you to wake up and realize that you have everything you need inside of you, whether you have a man or you don't. You know, and it is crazy because so many people today getting married just to say they married and getting married for all the wrong reasons. boyfriend and girlfriend, and then you're going to turn around and you're going to put a ring on it, and oh, I guess communication is supposed to get better. You go in front of this man asking this man questions. That's what I thought we had therapists for. Ooh, sorry. Ooh, it's the ginger ale, don't mind me. But it just annoys me. So like I said, I'm not upset with any of them. How they get their coin is how they get their coin. But my question is, when do you stop needing somebody else to validate who the fuck you are? When do you stop needing permission to be who you are? You know what I'm saying? Guess what? You want a woman that's going to be in the kitchen cooking and cleaning and doing all that all day? You can have that. But if you have a woman that's not okay with that and does not want to do that, that shouldn't be a problem either. But you're not going to sit here in front of me and tell me that partial of my dream or me wanting a man is determined by my goddamn weight and what I look like. It makes no sense. We all are attractive and unattractive to somebody. Let's start there. You see some of the old school successful rappers, actors, all of them, some of them, their wives ain't never had nothing done. You understand? Some of them got wives that are, plus size. So are you telling me Tasha Cobbs? Yeah, Tasha Cobbs. Tasha Cobbs is a heavyset, beautiful woman. She got a husband. Who else? The Gabby girl that played on Empire. She got a man. So what I'm saying is, like, who is Kevin? But I get it. You can't. I don't knock him if that's what he does. You understand? It's just stop going to people to validate you, and then just us as women and women do it as well. You understand? So men want us to fucking date them, and we want men to fucking validate us. But I'm here to tell you to validate your damn self. Because if y'all want to keep talking about this good Bible and what's going on and what the word say and what the word shouldn't say, then half of you people that's out here creeping and cheating on your wife ain't following it. So, and I said I don't really know what 100% of what Kevin does. But guess what? I know what the fuck I need to know. And he doesn't feed my spirit, okay? It doesn't feed my spirit, but shout outs to him. But I'm just like, damn, like I can't believe that we are now in a world where we go to get validation from a man. Like, where Kevin wife at? Where Kevin girlfriend at? And then when his wife did come out, or whoever she was, came out saying he was this, and that, even in the group, I seen people tearing that down saying she's lying, she's this, she's that. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know what some people sound like? You know what some of them sound like? When your fucking boyfriend or your girlfriend leave you for somebody else or start dealing with somebody else and they say something, oh, well, I'm going to change him. Oh, she's lying. Oh, that ain't happy. She just bitter because I don't want her. Oh, is she? Is she? Or is it true? So again, we only go off of social media and what we see and what people give us. People are not posting pictures of them, like I said, getting evicted. People are not posting pictures of them and their refrigerators bare. People are not posting pictures, yeah, girl, taking this selfie. Why is just you in a bottle of wine, girl? Because he ain't come home last night. People are not taking pictures of that. They're not. So my thing is, if the Bible and everything says faith is believing in things not yet seen or something like that. Y'all know I don't do all the quotes, right? But y'all know I know what faith is. I always said you have to hold on to the faith and ride this motherfucker till the wheels fall off, right? So if faith is believing in something that I cannot see because I know I'm going to get it and I'm going to be able to have it, right? Because that's what they say faith is, right? So why is it that we go and we put faith in these people that's telling us these stories as if they're God? Whoo, I think I just said a whole lot, right? So that takes me to, that don't really fully always go with Kevin a little bit, but it does. But that takes me over here to good, dick 'em down Jaxon, right? So here it is. Like I said, Derek Jaxon. Derek Jaxon for years has been the perfect man to some people, right? The perfect man. They think he look good. He got a nice body. He's attractive. Whoop, 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 right? Derek is the whole goddamn package to some of y'all that like that, right? Nobody know this man from a can of paint. That's why I said, you know, Lord, Derek, right? So here it is. So many people and so many women listening to Derek, right? Because to me, Derek is a fucking narcissist. And I feel like the people who are defending him are a part of his cult. I've been watching too much Ruthless, right? I'm telling y'all, Derek Jaxon and the people and the women and stuff who are defending him are a part of his cult. And you get to see, you know, it's really spooky because you really get to see how asleep people are in the world. You really get to see how lost and hurt people are. All he did, my nigga, I'm gonna say that. All Derek Jaxon did all day long was basically tell you what you already knew, but you choose to ignore it every single day. For instance, what do we say? Well, how do you know if your man is cheating? Because you think it. How do you know something is off, the energy is off in your relationship? Because you feel it. God gave every single last one of us free will and God on intuition. You choose not to follow it. So here it is, this man that's in this car and got this house, and he's giving you the advice saying if a man is not ready to commit, he is childish and, you know, he needs to put you first. He's telling you shit that you already know, okay? So he just tells and sells dreams and stories and make you think that he's perfect. All the while, you silly, simple motherfuckers following him, and he ain't even showing you what the fuck his relationship look like. Oh, sorry, I think I said too much. Whew, I think I said too much. Y'all just know I'm sorry. Like, this type of stuff just, like, bothers me because I really want people to wake up. You know, and things are being revealed. The wool, you know, people dressed in sheep's clothing. Stop listening and believing people just because of what they're showing you when you don't know. How can you give all of this relationship advice and you're not even showing me a picture or anything of your wife? And then according to what they say, he keep reposting the same picture of when they got married. Yeah, okay, why you keep reposting that same picture? Because I think you're reposting that same picture because you goddamn saying that you regret your goddamn decision. But that's just me, right? After this one girl came out, so many more people came out. He ended up getting somebody pregnant, right? Derek Jaxon never showed a family photo. And then you know what's funny? You go to his wife's page, she got pictures of them all over it. So like I said, y'all, the people who said, well, look at her. Why would she get on camera looking like that? Why that lady can't be comfortable in her own skin? Why? Why she can't be comfortable in her own skin? I don't care if she got on there and all she is, she showed up in a goddamn Nazi suit. What business is that of anybody else? What business is that? Okay? So the first thing out of the sleep people and the superficial people is she look a mess. Oh, look at her. No wonder why he cheated on her. So Beyonce and all them not cute. They ain't get cheated on. You don't feel like you cute and pretty. You ain't get cheated on. Like, look at what you're saying. So here it is, this lady has to come here after this man then embarrass the shit out of her. Like I said, hats off to her, because had it been me about 15 years ago, all hell would have broke loose. But she sat there and she took that shit on her chin. And I think she need to wake up too, but that ain't none of my business. That's her husband. If she like it, I love it, okay? But what I'm saying is, damn, you know, she's already going through, and then if you listen to it, they lie, because she said when she found out about it, she was gone already. She had already left, you know what I'm saying? And so what does that tell you? When he was making these videos talking about what you do and what you don't do, his fucking wife wasn't even living in his house. Like, I'm trying to understand. Instead of asking Dak a bunch of goddamn questions about you and your man Or was that too much like right? Let me go to the comments. I'm sorry. Whew. Let me go to the comments because make it make sense. Make it make sense. Queen T Bear said, a motherfucker going cheat because that's what they want to do. That part. You understand? So here it is with Derek Jaxon. I'm just saying, he got his bag. He done wrote books. But what got me is, this boy is sitting in front of the camera and talking about, because before God, you know, I found God. Wait a minute. Because you're going to have to catch this. Woohoo, I hope I don't lose it. I'm about to put a check mark on that ass about these Bible followers, right? He said he didn't know God, and God is why I am, you know, stop doing the things that I'm doing. And then he speaks in third person as if the fuck he needs some bipolar medicine, if you ask me, because it don't make sense why, you know, I would sit here and say, you know, Candace cheated. That shit, I don't even, I sound like I need to be in a fucking mental institution. So, you know what I'm saying? So here it is. So he says, God. For one, he ain't sorry. He's sorry he got caught, and he's sorry the shit spilled out all over social media because those text messages of the girl, she blasted that. Like, you still calling and trying to deal with me. He also said that he was going to make her talk to him, right? So what does that let me know about Derek? Derek is possessive. He's already a narcissist. He is controlling and all that other shit. And he's going to make you listen to him, even if you don't want to, right? So he says, God, you know, I didn't know God and I didn't find God. And then when I did find God, and God is why I, you know, went and got my wife and stopped. And what she do? Okay, all right. So God said, and then when God said, you know, because God knows Derek's heart, and God knows what I've done. And God has forgiven me, and the forgiving of me, and the God, and now I no longer cheat on my wife because I found God. Can you hear that? I no longer cheat on my wife because I found God. I thought you found God when you goddamn got married and said your vows to him in the Bible, okay? Like, hello? Do I need to repeat it? Do I need to repeat it? Like, come on. I say it all the time. I've been saying it for a long time. If you're fucking saying that the devil used to be a goddamn angel, what makes you think the devil don't know the goddamn scripture? What makes you think that, right? So, you saying you didn't know God, but you went and got married, which is this Christian thing, and in a church and with the ring and all. But so you didn't know God even when you got married? So he's saying that he didn't know God and he just found God. And when he got married, we thought that he found God because you did it in front of God in the vows. But maybe that's why the fuck he cheated, because he didn't find God. He didn't think that. Okay? You gotta pick one. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why he don't feel like he did anything wrong and he's apologizing in third person. But my thing is, yo, don't be mad at nobody that's not sitting around agreeing with this man or sitting up here calling him out. But you know what's funny? The Kevin Samuels, all the other, you know, men forward movements. I ain't seen not now one of them talk about how the hell he was out of line. You might have voiced your opinion on it. Some people voice their opinion on it. But we all know there's a big fucking difference in voicing your opinion and making a big squawk about something. A big squawk about it. My thing is, you expect the bloggers to talk about it. You expect the gossip sites, you know, podcasts, talk shows, whoever, to talk about it. But where are the people that are in his same genre? Okay? Kevin Samuels ain't say nothing about that. So, I mean, I'm almost tempted to call Kevin and say, I tried to follow everything Derek said. What was wrong with that? And I guarantee you, Kevin will say you should have never fucking listened to him. Or say it's your fault. But at the end of the day, we make those choices. So as far as it goes for Derek, He gets no sympathy from me. I'm not judging it. I don't care. I'm glad he's not married to me. I feel like that he needs to get out of his marriage, because if he wanted to be there, he wouldn't have allowed another woman to get there in the first place. And he's not sorry. He's sorry he got caught. He didn't care, and his wife and his family was not that fucking important, because if they were that important, then his dick wouldn't have never got hard. That's just how I feel about it. I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm just saying, stop allowing people to cheat and then use God as an excuse for the reason that they do it. And because you are taught from what we are taught about the Bible, right? You know to forgive. God said forgive. He ain't say be fucking stupid. Sorry. I feel like I'm yelling. But that's all I'm saying. Don't pick and choose what part of the Bible you want to use to fix your situation. How you gonna keep asking for forgiveness for the same goddamn thing? I mean, do you think that God probably like, nigga, if you ask me to forgive you one more time? No, change starts with you. You gotta change yourself. You gotta do the work on yourself. And then maybe some of y'all wouldn't be listening and wouldn't be so hurt when you found out that this man wasn't what you thought he was. Ain't no different from finding out the nigga you with ain't who you thought he was. Like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. The only difference is, you know, Derek Jaxon got a coin out of it. I mean, I think it's a good thing he got a coin out of it. But what I'm saying is, you know, for the ladies, because I think he catered to the ladies. Ladies, wake up. You don't need this man to validate you. You know who you are. Sometimes we forget it and we lose it along the way. The Bible says, you know, love thy neighbor as thou love thyself. Not more than you love yourself. Okay? So when people want to throw this Bible up in here, I just want to make sense out of some of this part that matter to me. I don't understand it. People are free, you know, judgment, all of this. Oh, freaking well. It's good for conversation. I say it all the time. You do not have to go through everything and experience everything on your own. You can listen, watch, and observe and learn some shit for yourself that you don't have to experience it. But my question is, okay, do you want to be going through the same thing as a teenager? At 40, 30, 50, 60. That's all I'm saying. Seriously. Like, does it make any sense that you then went 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5? And I'm not judging. I'm just telling y'all, I found me. I was with somebody for 17 years. And I knew he wasn't no good. But I had to stand in the mirror and take a whole fucking lot of accountability because he ain't put no gun in my head to make me stay with him. So my point is, people don't like to be accountable for their fucking actions. They're so happy and content with blaming everything and everybody. Well, he told me he wasn't going to do no more. You chose to listen and think different. Well, she said she was going to change. She was going to cook. You know, well, she said she don't like to have sex every day, all day. But I like to have sex every day, all day. And he told me he don't cook. And I like to cook maybe 2 times a week. Guess what? He or she is telling you that they are not the one for you. Why do we constantly try to change ourselves to fit a story with somebody that we ain't even supposed to fucking be with? And then blame them when it don't work. What part did you play? What part did you play? You understand? You gotta live, learn, and grow. You gotta water yourself. You gotta water your spirit. You gotta water everything about you. No, I'm not saying that Kevin Samuels, Dirk, anybody is perfect and is supposed to be perfect. No, but what you need to be doing is practicing what you preaching. Why do y'all think things happen the way they do? Why? You know, if you're a cop and you out here, you committing crimes, you stealing, killing, drug dealing, and robbing, and you sitting up here and you mad when the judge hits you with 315 years, when Louis Yo around the corner only got 5, and he get to do 3 of them on probation, it's because you are held to a higher standard because you are supposed to fucking know better. So if you are a preacher such as like Jamal Bryant out here fucking everybody, I don't know what Jamal Bryant do. I never listened to him. I don't care how much he preached the word. That's me. You understand? Because for me to look at you, for me to want to hear something, you better be worth everything. somebody like you? Won't you get to know you? Won't you find out what you like, what you don't like? Won't you take yourself on a date? Take yourself on a trip. Won't you already be whole and complete with yourself? So that way when somebody else come along, they're adding to you and not taking. If you are so happy and positive for all of these years, you understand? Before this woman or this man comes along and they done came along and you got into a relationship with them and you up and down emotional roller coaster, you crying, you sad, you up, you down, you this, you that, you this, you that. Hello, the problem is in your face. Oh, but you like him. Oh, but you love him. Oh, but he told you you were special. He said he ain't never met nobody like me. Girl, brother, I'm just saying, make it make sense. Make it make sense. You choose. We choose to stay in relationships with these people. Don't go ahead and blame that shit on God. Yeah, like I said it. God said forgive, not to be fucking stupid. Free will. Free will. I know I see y'all hitting the button. I'm trying to get it all out before I goddamn talk to you. Because I'm just saying, like, wake up. You are enough. And if ain't nobody tell you all week, well, you ain't been feeling like you enough, I'm telling you, you are enough. You might have just forgot it. You're worth being loved. You're not a bad man because you made some bad decisions. You're not a bad man just because you keep falling and you can't get it right. If anything, you have a fucking good character and a man of some kind because you keep on trying. The issue comes in when you bring other people into your bullshit knowing you aren't ready. Ooh, I think that was a word. Woo! I think that was a word. I think that was a word. Where is my collection plate? And that's it. And that, you know, fellas, hold your head up. Don't sit here and listen to what a bunch of women saying you should or you could be. You know you know your story. You know if you're a piece of shit. You know if you're really trying. You know that. You know that. And even with women too. Guess what? You was good enough for him to pick you in the first place. So why are you letting him make you second guess who you are when you know you are who got him in the first place? He likes you this way. He knew you ain't had no ass when he met you. He knew you was just titties. You understand? He knew that. He knew you wasn't a size 2. But all of a sudden we get with people and we start to alter or we catch them cheating and we start to compete with the people that they cheat with. You understand? Because that's what we do. We try to compete and change ourselves so that we can fit somebody else's narrative. You was good enough for him in the beginning. What happened? It ain't because you don't got no ass. It ain't because you don't cook. It ain't because you don't clean. It ain't because you like to run the street. He knew you like to do all that shit when he met you. It's him, it ain't you. People put their own insecurities and perceptions and throw them on you to make you feel like you aren't good enough. So let me tell you this. If you already felt or knew you were the shit before you met this person, how can you allow somebody to come along and make you tear yourself down? Make you feel low before you met them? And a lot of times when you're in relationships and we stay stuck in situations that we're in, we forget. All you gotta do is remember. Because I'm pretty sure you've been there before. You thought you wouldn't have got over, you thought you probably wouldn't have got over the last nigga. You got over him, just remember how you did it. Just remember how you did it. When you crying at night, when you upset, when your heart is aching, when your heart is breaking, when the memories come, nobody said it was going to be easy, but everything is only as hard as you make it. It is a choice. You could cry every day about him. You could cry every day about her. Guess what? I know me. I'm going to tell you what I do. I'm not going to pick up the phone and call going to be over here in the trap with God working it out. Because if you love me, you wouldn't treat me like that. If this was love, I wouldn't be crying. If this was love, I wouldn't be upset. If it was supposed to be, I wouldn't be fighting. If it was supposed to be, why is it so hard? You understand? It don't gotta be hard. We make it hard. I am a believer, you know. We seen in the group, people were saying, well, if you're single and you're a woman, it's your fault. Don't listen to them. You understand? Everybody don't gotta be with somebody. Everybody does not want a relationship. Everybody does not want to get married. I don't care what they say. Oh, well, all the little girl knew from the time of earth, and when she was born, she wanted to be married. I don't give a fuck what she say. I don't care what you do. If that does not happen, that does not mean that if I don't have a man or a woman or a husband or a wife, that means I'm going to be miserable for the rest of my life. I'm going to be fat. I'm going to, what does man tell you? Die alone and get a dog. Why ain't telling you to go to therapy? Why ain't telling you to grab the good book? He's telling you everything to already validate your insecurities and the feelings that you are already feeling. But these are the people that y'all choose to listen to get validation from. What? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And then if you are single, because you've been through some things and you already know what you want, right? And you know what you're willing to accept, guess what? They got a label for you too. Because you don't want to accept the cheater. You don't want to accept keep getting STDs. You don't want to accept the outside kids. You don't want to accept the one-sided relationship. You know exactly who you are and what you want. They got a name for you too. Guess what they call you? Bitter, angry, don't know how to let a man lead, can't be submissive, ghetto, stubborn. They got a name for you too. They got a name for you too. So my question is, why are there labels attached to people who got their shit together? So if I have my shit together and I don't want to tolerate bullshit because I've already been through it, because if life is about learning and growing and getting experiences, I'm not supposed to accept the same shit I did at 15. I'm not supposed to do the same things I did at 21. I'm not supposed to be sitting here, like I tell y'all, sitting in the room crying while my damn kid crying over her high school crush. Or your son upset because the girl ain't paying him no mind in school. What? It don't make sense to me. It will never make sense to me, and I will not be that. However, I do have somebody that is very, very close that helps me and teaches me to rise above and always let me know and taught me that I was enough. Once you learn it, you get better. You gotta own your own shit, but the reason why so much finger pointing and deflecting, people point one finger at people, but you forget it's three pointing back at you. Hello? Whoo, child. Won't you take the speck out your own eye? I'm sorry, I might offend y'all, but I'm just saying, I said, Miss Vibration's got to come here. I got to add some shock value. Somebody need to hear it. I don't give a damn. You enough. God ain't make you to deal with no bullshit. It says, the Bible says, God will give you the desires of your heart. God will give you the desires of your heart. But the problem is you picked the wrong person to be the desire. You want a good woman? You want a good man? He ain't saying it's going to be easy. It's going to be a fucking detour. But you won't keep getting those detours if you do what? If you do the work on yourself. Because one thing for sure, too, for certain, as you grow and you change, the things and the people around you change. Ask me how I know. And if you think I'm lying, are you still friends with the people you met in elementary school? Might be a few of them, but it ain't all of them. Do you still have that same close relationship with the friends and family that you thought you had when y'all were coming up? No, you don't. It might be some of them. You might find some real ones. But the problem is we think we own people. To the point that we out here killing and shooting people that don't want to be with us. We lose our mind because somebody tell us they no longer want to be with us. There's 1 trillion people on this planet. Love don't stop with you. So if you sitting here and I get a lot of backlash, right? Yes, Timothy, you gotta be patient. I'm gonna get to the comments in a minute. Y'all know I love Brent. Man, Brent went back and forth because he said, you can't be the goddamn table. Yeah. We laugh, we do that. But if you feel and you believe you are the table, okay. If you know you have no package, you want me to tell you how I know that I'm the table and you probably are the same way, is because guess what? If I'm in a relationship and we're living together or I'm married or whatever it is that we're doing, I'm supposed to be able to pick you up when you fall and you're supposed to pick me up if I fall, vice versa. You do my strengths, I'm your weaknesses, whatever case may be, it's supposed to be a goddamn balance. So yeah, I am the table. Because you know what? If you go in here, you lose your job tomorrow, motherfucker, I know how to pay all these bills and get it together and keep the shit moving. Why? Because I was able to do it before I met you. I was able to do it before I met you. Okay? So yeah, it's a lot of women out here that are the table. If I'm not the table, then don't complain if I'm not able to help you when you lose your job. If you're not looking at me as an asset, you're only looking at me as a liability, then why I'm here? Well, the man is the head and the woman is the tail and the donkey, over at the zoo and the zebra. What the fuck? No. Equal 50-50, nigga. Don't like it, okay. Oh, well. When people tell you what they want, what they don't want, what they like, what they do not like, a lot of the times they are telling you about themselves. They're telling you about themselves. The problem is we don't listen. We allow this, boom, 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 to get in the way. We allow this to get in the way. We allow a couple motherfucking dollars get in the way. That's what we do. A good sweet nothing. You know why we can't let go? Because we be so caught on who they used to be. Keyword, used to be. You be so caught on who you met, who you thought they were. Answer this question for me. Is y'all with me? Give me all the thumbs up. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Miller. Ask yourself this. You understand? Ask yourself. All right. Well, if I was such this person who didn't listen, don't care, a fucked up individual, why did you like me? Why did you want to be with me? Right? So ask yourself this. If you're in a relationship and you with him or you with her, you're already crying. You already fighting to try and make a motherfucker be what you want them to be instead of letting them be who they are. Okay? You already just going with the flow of things, not knowing what's going on. Okay? You already back and forth. You already crying and hurting behind the nigga. Why can't you let him leave again? Why you can't let her leave? If you want to be with somebody and going through all the emotions that you would go through a fucking breakup, hello, why you afraid to walk away? You already miss him. Hello, did you catch that? So next time, you gonna motherfucker tell you, oh, you gonna miss me when I'm gone? I miss you now, and you don't even know it. I miss you now, and you don't even know it. And I think, let me go to comments. Miller says sometimes people representatives is the first thing you see because they want you to like them. Absolutely, absolutely. I gotta go back and read all of that. Absolutely. Because I am a true believer. I believe that when people show you their representatives, they are showing you that they are capable of being this person. And that's who they want to be. That's who they want to be. And they go away because that's not who they are. But they show you that they're capable of it. They show you they're capable of it. Representatives are fucking, presentations of what you want to be, how you would like to be. And it shows that you can do it. If you wasn't lying to me in the beginning, why are you lying to me now? If you were considering my feelings because you wanted to tell me that you went out on a date because we were just dating, why are you still withholding that? That's the problem. Why? We have to pay attention. All I'm saying is you don't need Derek, Kevin, Nathaniel, whoever else out here in the world to tell you the stuff that God gave you that you already know. You just forgot. When you say, you think about it, we all are vibrational beings. We attract everything we want. You ever notice that when you sad and you angry and you mad and you just negative, a lot of negative shit just hits you all at once at time? Or if you having a money issue, next thing you know, boom, you worrying about money. Oh my God, they done cut the cable off. Oh my God, Sheila want her $40 back. Oh my God, well you just got blessed with $250 from somebody. Ooh, look at God. And then here go motherfucking Capital One credit card bill, bitch. I need at least $175, but you can settle down for a minimum of $25. Come on. It's because that's what you are attracting. That's what you are attracting. So when you're sad and you're negative and you're upset and everything is going haywire, it's because that's the vibration and the frequency that you're on. When you're having a great day and everything is going and you're feeling good, let's say, boom, stimulus hit, boom. Everybody was stimmy, crazy, right? Excited. Good shit was happening, girl. You caught all the sales. Somebody probably even got some money from somewhere you didn't even know you was going to get. Everybody just passing by, just being so nice. Hey. Good things happening to you, girl. Guess what? I called to try to pay my car payment. They told me I was good. That ain't no coincidence. That's because you are vibrating on a high frequency. Light attracts light. Darkness attracts darkness. A liar and a freaking honest person don't go together. A cheater and a faithful person don't go together. A person who wants a relationship, another one who, I just want to keep dating. You're not matched, my nigga. And then when you stay, because we all think we're the one to change it, and, I'm different. I'm different, so. No, you're not. You're just new. It's just new. It's fun. That's why for me, I do not get excited behind the good times with a motherfucker for the first 6 months to a year, because everything is good when it's good. And some things, when it's bad, it's bad. When it's bad, it's bad. So I need to know how you're going to react, how you're going to treat me when you don't like me, when we're not agreeing, when the fucking honeymoon phase is over. That's the parts that matter to me. Fuck that. I say it all the time. I'd rather have 100 new beginnings with 100 different niggas than go through the same shit with one nigga 100 times. Hello! Now that's just me. So I'm just telling you, choose. The choice is yours. Stop believing everything that you see. Case in point, what's the next one? What's the next thing? Because they asked me to get into this. I'm going to get to the comments. Saweetie and Quavo. Saweetie and Quavo. Give me a 100 thumbs up. Let me know that you are here, you guys. While we get to Saweetie and Quavo. My Glass, the Classic Collection. The sale is still going on where you get your membership and your wine glass for $30. Make sure you head on over to www.candycoatofsecrets.com and make your purchase today, okay? All right. Saweetie and Quavo. Prime example as to why I don't want no man that play no video games. He was not playing about his Call of Duty. Okay? So let's get into it. She said, I want you to talk about Quavo and Saweetie. Cool. I want to know what you think about it. Okay, cool. I might not even be able to get to everything because the show almost over, child. I just felt so elated to say all that stuff. It was on my heart, right? I don't think that this is the first time that this has happened. It just happened in the middle of the public and they caught it on camera. But again, here we go, believing in these fucking things that we see and what people want us to say. Okay? So first of all, I love how everybody just forgets that she swung first, right? I hate that part. She swung first. The Shade Room uploaded a part that they wanted to upload. Don't you hate when somebody changed the narrative? I hate when motherfuckers try to change the shit to fit that, right? So they in there and they going back and forth. I don't have no sympathy for. I mean, you know, you like it because the simple fact is, now that it's over, you want to now tell the world how unhappy you were. But you were also some of these people's relationship goals. You also fucking told somebody, you know, he ain't no real nigga if he don't buy you no Birkin. If he don't buy you no Birkin. Like, and now you want to say all the shit you went through and how you was tired of cheating and you were trying to, you know, got tired of putting on the front for social media. Ain't nobody tell you to do that. You chose to do it. You chose to do it. You fucking chose to do it, okay? You chose to do that. So I don't respect it to a degree because don't say all of this now. Because it's old and how he was so bad. Because when you was with him and you was on those fucking posts and when you was doing them goddamn interviews, you was praising this man. All the while, like she said, you know, from behind the camera, I was really, whatever. My other thing is, she is a beautiful girl, you know, for those who think she's beautiful, you know. And she probably don't have as much money as them. I don't fucking know. But she too pretty to be dealing with that bullshit. She can go buy her another nigga. That's just my take on it. I don't think that he, you know, they saying that she abused. Quavo did not abuse that girl. And I'm going to tell you this, and you might not like it. I don't care how you feel about it, right? The day I push a boy out this room, you know, teach people how to treat you. Treat people how you want to be treated. So just because a person is a man and you know that they aren't supposed to hit you back, because you are a woman and one hit could break your fucking jaw, does not give you the right to put your hands on them first and then cry about it. There's a difference, you know, and you know, because somebody came in my head about this. I don't usually comment under pictures and shit on other people's pages or in the shade room, and I did, and they tried to lay me out, but oh well. Like, I do not condone violence. I do not condone domestic violence or anything like that at all. I do not condone domestic violence. That to me, there is a difference between a true domestic violence victim with Stockholm syndrome, truly blatantly afraid to leave, you know, really don't have any way out and is afraid and just brainwashed, versus somebody who chose to stay in the motherfucking relationship, who let them buy her gifts because she thought it was going to be better, who told the world that they were in a perfect relationship, and now you want to complain and tell everybody the truth. You're not a victim to me. You're a willing participant. That's what she was. A willing participant. That's what she was. Evelyn did the shit years ago. Had all y'all bitches thinking, I know that's right. She keeping it 100. Long as he wear a condom, she don't care what he do. She found them condoms and lost her motherfucking mind and literally got her head butted. Stop listening to these bitches that's fronting. Stop believing everything you see. Now you want to tell the truth. Where was the truth when you was going through it? And the reason why I feel like when you in a certain lifestyle, certain things, you know, you just probably can and can't do. But, you know, so somebody asked me and said, well, do you think that, you know, when you are in a certain lifestyle that, you know, you just have to accept that cheating is going to come with the man? Well, I mean, men are really weak for the flesh. I'm sorry, fellas, y'all are, you know, for the flesh. And yes, we know that the groupies and things come with it. One thing for sure, 2%, I'm going to let y'all know come with it when I get there. But seriously, we already know that stuff comes with it, right? But then people make the choice. But, you know, if you believe that all men cheat, then that's what you're going to keep getting. That's what you're going to keep getting. It's your programming. It's what you believe. And you wonder why you keep getting it. You can't just keep picking the same fucked up dude. Well, he not my type. Your type while you in trouble. Where your type get you? Where is your type getting you? You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I all men cheat. I don't believe that. You will not give me that. I don't believe all men cheat. For me, I believe the man that I chose to give my time to cheated. And I can honestly say, he was really the only one. Like, I don't commit to these niggas out here. I don't. Like, they take a lot. I ain't gonna lie. But it's because I know where I'm headed and know what I want. And my thing is, I feel like this. If a lot of people knew exactly who they were and what they want, then you wouldn't deal with certain things. If you already got your shit together and you going on, go ahead with what you doing. Why allow somebody to come in and disrupt your peace? To me, my peace of mind is everything. My peace of mind is everything. A house divided. You know what Jay-Z told y'all, and he put his dick in all the bitches? You know, nobody wins when the family feuds. Nigga, you knew that before you fucked that girl. Stop playing with me, but I'm gonna buy this album and the song was rocking. Yeah. But these people relationship goals. After a while with these celebrities or people with money, it's no longer about the marriage, it's business. It's business. Case in point, and I'm not saying, like we said, everybody has different relationship breakers, right? All right, Offset cheated on Cardi B the first time that we knew about, and he made this whole public spiel, right? Let me just tell you how selfish motherfuckers are, right? He stole her moment performing when she just was coming out with a whole bunch of "I'm sorry, love you, take me back, take me back, take me back." Went on Ellen and everywhere, even Breakfast Club, about how he learned and how he was so young, he only 20-something, and he didn't know. And I don't know if he threw God in there, you know, but all of that. And how he learned. And he was like, well, when did you, they put this nigga on an interview asking him, when did he realize that he no longer wanted to cheat? And that, when did he realize that Cardi was the one and he couldn't afford to lose her? Or he didn't want to lose her? 2 years later, the nigga cheated again. I just cannot. I would have preferred you to say, look, it's a learning process. I'm still young. She's young. I'm a fuck up along the way. We have some growing pains. I know what I'm doing is not right. I'm not perfect. This is new to me. I've never committed to nobody. Look at all the baby mamas I got. This is the first time and I'm trying. All I know is I want to get it right. I seem to not be able to get it right. And all I know is I want her. Even if what I'm doing is may not be right, I love her and I want her. And I love her so much that I'm going to leave her alone and let her live her life and not come along and fuck it up. I'm going to get me together because I love her and I want to be with her that much. That's what somebody would do that really, really, truly want to fucking be with you. That's what somebody would do that really, really, really owns who they are and their shit. Okay? Love me enough to not drag me in it. Love me enough not to drag me in your shit. Love me enough not to drag me in it. That's how much you should want somebody to love you. And then you should love yourself enough that you're not going to deal with it. And if something does happen, you are able to be okay and cry about it. But don't feel like you lost your whole world because this man done messed around on you. Or this woman done left you. So then you have the same freaking sick people, sleep people, that is fucking posting, oh my God, Cardi, take him back. That was so sweet, girl. He went on stage. Oh my gosh, I wish a nigga did that for me. I wish a nigga wrote a song about me. Whoop, 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 whoop. What? So y'all cheering for her to stay with somebody that's hurting her? Then people are fucked up. And sleep. And then what did she do? No judgment. No judgment. We all have been a fool before. But what did she do? The person that hurt her become so fucking codependent. A lot of y'all are out there, you know, dealing with my husband and irritating my husband. And I don't want y'all to have him go and hurt and kill himself or nothing like that. Girl, now you're defending this nigga. So this is what I'm saying. And it ain't her fault. It ain't her fault. If she knew better, she would do better. It ain't her fault. He hurt you and people are cheering for you and people are telling you, yo, leave him. You deserve better. You're coming up in your career. Cardi don't need no fucking Offset and Offset don't need Cardi. Period. want a man that's going to publicly make me look like a fool. And I don't believe, and one of the most toxic sayings that I truly believe, don't shoot me, is, well, what I don't know won't hurt me. Well, if you're even making that statement, then it's something that you don't know. Because I don't want to motherfucking know. That's all I'm saying. I think that is the most dysfunctional, unhealthy, toxic, low response. That's just me. No judgment. Because what I don't know will motherfucking hurt me. What you don't know will hurt you. It will. It does. It can. It's possible. So can we throw that goddamn statement away? Like, throw it all the way over there somewhere? Like, it will hurt you. You shouldn't even have to say that. Oh, girl, I don't know. What I don't know won't hurt me. Are you done? Like, what you don't know will hurt you, then you wonder why the nigga that fucking gave you AIDS and you ain't know about it. What you don't know ain't hurt you, then you mad because you at the funeral and found out the nigga got a 10-year-old. Now you ready to beat the baby mother up at the funeral. No, what you don't know don't hurt you, right? Hold on to it, sis. So when all that shit come out, you shouldn't be hurt. All I'm saying is look at the statements. What you don't know won't hurt you, you right. Let me tell you. Being woke in a relationship, because we fall asleep in relationships. I was asleep. We fall asleep in relationships. Owning and being okay and knowing you're supposed to be able to say, what you doing today? Girl, if your girlfriends or your homeboy be like, yo, where's Sheila? Where's Jacob? Oh, girl, Tiffany called his phone last night, so he went over there. I told him, he said he was going to leave her alone, and he's still dealing with her. But what time you want to plan this flight to Vegas? Oh, where is Tiffany? And I called her, she back fucking with her baby father. Remember the nigga I told you I met when I first met her, and she was talking to both of us. That's being woke and knowing and owning your shit. That's being aware. That's being so aware. That's how you're supposed to be, for real. At least that's just my opinion of what I believe. That's how you're supposed to be. Like, what? Oh, such and such didn't come home last night. Oh, where was he at? Oh, he probably stayed with Chelsea. That's how it's supposed to be. But people don't want to know. You just be like, lie to me, child. Lie to me. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. So I seen the post in the group that was like, if you go through somebody's phone, what is the reason? Is the reason because you're looking for a reason to leave, or you want to know if they cheated or something, or whatever the case may be? I'm like, both. Because you're going to find out you're not going to leave. And you ain't going to do shit but bring it up every day, all day. How fun is that? Think about it. How fun is that? To be with a person, and even when their phone go off, or they walk out the door, or you want to keep them in the house or try to keep them around you because you don't know what they're going to do when they're not with you. Is that really fun? Like I really want to know. Like, is that really living? Is that really love? Manipulate a motherfucker to be with you? Really? Pop out a baby to keep somebody? So you're going to create a bill in a lesson and bring him into a fucked up situation because he told you he wasn't going to go nowhere. But then society and things have shown that a baby is the fucking greatest way to get rid of a nigga. Make it make sense! Oh my God. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It doesn't. It doesn't. Like I said, it's no judgment. Just wake up. Stop believing every goddamn thing. Stop. Think for yourself. Stop being codependent. A lot of times when we stay with people, it's because we're codependent. We're codependent. Heal yourself. Work on you. Know what you do and what you don't like. Get to know what makes you, get to your childhood traumas. Figure out why you're accepting and you stay in the situations that you in. And it ain't because it's love. It's a deeper issue. I'm just saying. And I understand it. You know, it happens and we do it. You know what I mean? But you just got to get better, do better, and want more for yourself. Let me go to the comments before I get out of here. Hey, Timothy Barnes. How you doing, Tim? Tim, how you doing? Timothy said, that's her husband, her situation. Nobody knows how they feel but them. You're right. Nobody knows how they feel, but we all do know that cheating and finding out somebody's lying and did something to hurt you, that hurts. So it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. You said, you know for a fact, he says, I know for a fact I'm quitting her if I find something in that phone. Well, you know what they say, when you find something in the phone and you don't want to leave, you now have accepted the position of being the other woman. Hey, Coach! Coach said, pay attention before you enter into a relationship. That behavior been there. People don't change. Absolutely. Malcolm said, that's insanity. Doing the same thing, expecting different results. Yes. Yes. You know, I see somebody say, what do you do if your partner won't, like, go down on you, if your partner is not doing this? Hello, change the partner. Like, why are we settling? Oh, because he cute and he call you every day? Girl, please. Get another one. And you know, they call it what they want. Nobody's telling you go out here and be frisky and sleep with everybody and get your poom up to everybody. I ain't nobody saying that. But stop fucking putting your hopes and dreams into a person. You know, the Bible says, y'all know how y'all feel about that Bible, that good Bible says, you know, I say it all the time and I've been saying it. You know, do not believe man whose breath is in his nostrils. When has God really disappointed you? You maybe chose not to listen, or whoever you believe in. When has he disappointed you? Your man disappointed you. Your girlfriend disappointed you. They've hurt you. You're upset. Your friends hurt you. You're upset. You be more mad with your friend and keep an argument going longer with your friend than your damn man. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. What you say? He gonna say, Timothy, Sweetie was combative. Sweetie was combative. She might have been. You know, that's another word that they call you when they can't control you. So, I mean, I'm just saying, you guys, like, just do better. Be better. It's all about growing. You don't have to grow overnight. It's not going to happen in a day. But you got to put the work in. You got to put the work in. And then you got to fucking start measuring people by their fruit. Measure people by their fruit. Don't let nobody come and tell you about your business or try to say they're going to help you with your business or they know about this and they know about that. I'm going to ask you, where your paperwork? Where your paperwork? What's your area of expertise? You know? What is it? You measure people by their fruit. You can tell me how to have a successful fucking relationship, but you got a fucked up marriage? You telling me, yo, I shouldn't be doing this, but you doing the same thing? It makes no sense. Stop believing everything people say to you. People show you who they are. And if you sign up to be in somebody's relationship and be their extra piece, then Sweetie's gonna do the same thing to you. What is he showing you? That he's able to lie, he's able to cheat, he's deceitful, he's able to manipulate, he can con. Like, come on. People show you who they are. You got to pay attention. That's why I say, anybody that got relationships in the pandemic and shit like that, look at what it was. You met someone in the pandemic and you thought they weren't going to come with shit. It was a whole outbreak. Some of them fucking COVID relationships need to be gone. COVID also showed you who some people is and also showed you if you really had something in common with some people. That's what I believe. I had a COVID person. Not no more. So, but it's a process that you go through. It's a process. You got to figure it all out. But you don't don't got to figure it all out in one day. So not only do I pay attention to people when I meet them, I also pay attention to where I am in my life. Are you better? Are you growing? Are you lying and doing something you shouldn't be doing? And if you are, then you know you're going to attract somebody that's doing the same shit. Hello? You're going to attract somebody that's doing the same shit. So you got to make you better. You got to do better for you. And different people and friends and businesses and family and opportunities that, you know, God said when one door closed, another one open. So why are you holding on to this shit? Keeping you stuck. Sometimes you're only just responsible for you. So my thing is, when people use this daggone Bible, this good word, that's just how I like to look at it. This is just what I use, and I use it and I apply it. What part are you listening to? Because he gave us everything that we needed. You are already full. You just got to find it. Reinvest in yourself and stop reinvesting in this mess. Stop getting love and lust confused. Money and love don't go together. Because a motherfucker do something wrong and just cost you a couple dollars and you'll be good. Until you're not. Until they do it again. People don't apologize because they feel bad about it. They apologize because they got caught. Big difference. I didn't even get to include my guest for tonight. I'm sorry, guest. I just, you know, I just felt like this had to be a sermon. You know, but I'm just saying, you know, it's no judgment. It's no judgment. We all have been boo-booed fooled for somebody. We all make mistakes. But the key is to learn from it and grow and do better. And always aim high. Always aim high. Sky is the limit. Possibilities are endless. Ride this thing till the wheels fall off. People are dying from coughing, sneezing, breathing and touching people. Do you want to be remembered by crying every night, being disappointed, trying to validate who you are in another person, trying to constantly still fix yourself so that somebody can love you better, when it's easier just to be free and release them and understand you can't control them? People make their own decisions every day, all day. People come in and they go. Open your hands and close it. Open your hands and close it. This is what I was taught. Open your hands. Let people come and go. When they come, catch them. When they ready to go, release. Come on, do it with me. Come on, do it with me. Open your hands. Open. Catch them. They ready to go. Release. Not no open, catch them, hold on to them. Hell no. Don't they just feel so free? Look. Ooh. And catch them. Let them go. And catch them. Stop letting people hold up and block the line, hindering you from your blessing. Stop attracting those blessing blockers. Stop staying with those blessing blockers. Do better. It's 600 million trillion billion people on the planet. And this one just may not be that one for you. You can find somebody else. Period. And it's like, I'm not saying anything that I haven't done. I'm not perfect. Like I said, real quick, if I had that with somebody, first time they left, oh, all right, wait a minute, some shit I did. I need to figure this out because I know I could be a bit much. Second, all right, got back together. Second time, oh, I gotta figure this out. I'm trying to do this. Ask me what's that. You see why the finger ain't go up to a third? Wasn't no third. Okay, your ass 2 chances. Give you no third. The first time I took accountability. The second time I still took patience and accountability. You think my motherfucking ass gonna sit around and chase you? I think the fuck not. I'm sorry. And I'm only telling you that it's able to be done. That's why I say it's like all my business. Because it's possible to be done. I own exactly who I am. It's able to be done. Guess what? You are a good guy for somebody that wants that in a guy. But you aren't the guy for me. Period. People tell you they love you, they ain't gonna never leave you, they gonna be by your side, and y'all break up and they block you and don't even speak to you. But you just loved me a week ago. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You love them, they tell you they love you, but the minute an altercation arises, and you trying to express yourself, or they say they done it and they not letting it out, they don't want to hear you, treat you like a motherfucker he never even met you. Come on. Why do you want that? Why do you want to keep going back and forth with somebody that act like you are expendable? Why? Why? It's only because you're not right. It's only because you don't love yourself. You don't really love yourself. Because you wouldn't even tolerate or sit around and deal with nothing like that. I'm sorry. You don't love yourself. I didn't love myself at one point. Now I don't love me too damn much. But seriously, you don't love yourself. You got to do the work on yourself. And when you do the work on yourself, you're not, then I just say it told you, okay, it happened, okay, one, twice. No, nigga. I'm not giving you a third time. Sorry. I'm not. No cheating or anything, you know. So let me tell you, as I got better, I began attracting better and different people, but they came with some shit because I still got some shit with me. And I knew that. And I knew that. And it's like, I said, okay, this is different for me. Let me try this. Let me try this. All right. It didn't work. Damn. All right, well, next. You know what I'm saying? You got to let people go. So when you meet people and they got shit with them, it's probably because you got some shit with you. But guess what? I haven't, I don't know, 17-year relationship, all he did was creep. I have not been with another cheater. Not. Have not. I haven't been cheated on. The little insecurities and the things that used to bother me in the previous relationship, I didn't even experience with the next person. And I said, thank you, God, for ridding that. Keep working on me. Because I don't want to attract this. Because you know my heart. Because you made it. Because you made it. So you know my heart. So if I get this right and I get me right, I'll stop attracting that shit. I'm telling you, Miss Vibrations is not lying. You just got to put the work in. So many people give up before the miracle happens. So many people give up before the miracle happens. It's easier to walk away from something. It's harder to stay and fight. All that tension. All that tension. What? You'll get mad and stop speaking to your kids. But be breaking your neck to speak to the nigga. Hello, sorry. Y'all ain't ready for that conversation. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. When you get better, everything else around you get better. And I only can tell you what I know. That's why I said, yo, I'm going to show y'all. You might not think this little kind of girl know what she's saying, but I'm telling you, it gets better. I was with my baby's daddy for forever. He still be trying to get with me now, child. Lord, you know, I can't get him about me. But I would never go back. He's a great guy for whoever wants that in a guy, you know? And I have not attracted somebody who hid their phone, was creeping. I couldn't trust where they said they was going. So I'm telling you, that's how much work I did on myself because I was attracting some crazy shit. Okay, the last person I dealt with, it was just a personality thing, and not even just a personality thing, they were crazy. So it's just like, it works. But what they did do was teach me so much about me and all the cracks and chinks in my armor. And I got down in that room, meditated, prayed, and fixed it. And fixed it. And keep fixing me. Because it's going to come. but you got to put in the work. Stop being lazy. The same energy that you put into that relationship or whatever to keep it going, put it into yourself and you'd be phenomenal. So, love you more today than you did yesterday, and love you 10 times over tomorrow. And always shoot for the stars. You won't miss. At least you tried, right? Keep it going. See y'all next week.